So tonight we're going to be playing some more Elden Ring. It's Sunday night. I streamed this game. Did I stream this game both times last week? I'm not sure actually. Basically, I got back from a week-long vacation last week on like Monday. So I know I streamed Elden Ring this Wednesday because I'm still doing this game twice a week, so Wednesdays and Sundays. And I think I streamed this twice last week as well, but I might have skipped one. I don't really remember. Either way, we're still going strong with this game twice a week, even though I feel like I'm moving through it a lot slower because I don't know. I still feel like I'm more used to when I was playing this game a ton off camera around the first month or so after I got it, which was just after Christmas. So yeah, I haven't really played this game off camera in like probably over 2 months now, but you know, still streaming twice a week. We've been moving forward with I forgot what it's called actually, but we're gonna go back there tonight. There is a well in the Mistwood, the Siofra River well. So yeah, we're gonna go back to Siofra River, which is sort of a very large area, but it's all underground, and I can't actually fast travel to the Graces there, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, never mind. I'm looking at the bottom of the map. It says if you press R3, you can show underground. Yeah, that could have been a little bit helpful last stream, but it's fine. Now that I have this tonight, or now that I've just seen this, um, we don't have to do what I did last stream, which I think I fast traveled to this Grace here, and then I went to the well, and then there's like a really long elevator ride. But since I already have 2 grace points down there, we can just do this. Show underground. So the Siofra River Well depths is where you normally start, and there's kind of like a semi-large building that you kind of start off in, which I had done a long time ago, back when I was still like in Limgrave and stuff. And then basically just last stream I decided to come back here because we finished up with the whole Caria Manor area in Liurnia. And then I was doing the Three Sisters, which are these towers. We met Ronnie and her hirelings, one of which is Blythe, a character that I had met before in the game. But yeah, there's sort of a mission with, or I guess like a side quest with Blythe, to find, it's called like Necron or something, the Eternal City, something like that. And I'm pretty sure you can actually see it from the Siofra River. It's just like, it's really like high up. So, yeah, we're gonna go back to this Siofra Riverbank Grace. And then basically there's like this portal that I went through last stream that I want to go back through. There's this kind of like other area up top. It's hard to explain everything for anyone watching this that hasn't seen my my last stream. But yeah, this place is really large, and if you look like way up, you can see that this keeps going. There's sort of like I don't know, like large buildings going up. So there's a portal here that hopefully I remember where it is. We're gonna go back to that. The portal will take me to the upper part, but that's still part of Siofra River. It's not like the Eternal City or whatever. That you can actually kind of see a lot better from up there, and it looks like it's even higher up, so still not sure how we're going to get there or if we're even going to go there. But yeah, we're going to go back up to the top part of the um, Siofra River. There was a boss that I defeated last stream. He was pretty strong, but he wasn't too crazy. I was able to take him out, I don't know, a few attempts. He killed me a few times. Forgot what he was called. Dragonkin Soldier or something like that. So that was a boss that we killed. And then there's kind of more up top, like a little bit more up top, that I said last stream I was going to do tonight. So that's what we're going to be continuing with. We're going to go back there, we're going to finish up what's on that upper area, and then we'll come back down and finish what we need to do here, which there are these pillars that I need to light. And once you've lit 8 of them, I believe there's going to be some sort of boss, and that's going to be like the main objective here in Siofra River. So I've lit 5 of them, since 5 of those pillars on the stairs are glowing. Still got 3 more. Hopefully we'll finish with that tonight, but we'll see. We'll see how much more there is to this place, because it is pretty big. I've probably only explored half of the main, like, lower area where I am now. Also, before I open the stream tonight, I have a comment. I'm just going to reply to this before I forget. This is on my Possessed Baron of Hell video. It's a Doom Eternal video that I made like 4 years ago. Someone said, Ancient Gods is the most difficult content I've ever played in video games. It's kind of funny because I just streamed the Doom Eternal last night. I basically replayed the whole main campaign. Now I'm doing the DLC, Ancient Gods. I'm now at a part in the Ancient Gods DLC where I never made it to in my original playthrough. So that's what I'm dealing with in Doom Eternal right now. And yeah, it is very difficult. I probably had more hardship with both Elden Ring and, of course, Bloodborne. But Doom Eternal can be very difficult. I'm just gonna say, what should I say here? Ancient Gods is the most difficult content I've ever played in video games. Yeah, I've been streaming it recently, and it gets very intense at times. So that Doom Eternal video, I think, is one of my most viewed videos on YouTube. It's got a few hundred, I think. Let's check. Videos, sort by popular. My most viewed video is actually a Lego set video that I did over a month ago now. It's in my top 5. My 5th most viewed, like, pre-recorded video is the Possessed Baron of Hell. It's got almost 400 views. It's pretty cool. I had that video edited as well, because that was when I had an editor. So he did some cool editing. And yeah, that was back when Doom Eternal was a lot newer. Anyways, tonight we're going to focus on Elden Ring, so I'm going to open up the stream here on my phone. Put the chat to all messages. Looks good. So, let's hop on the horse. Gotta remember my controls. Just hold triangle. Right on the D-pad. There's all this dew-kissed herba everywhere. Not sure what you use that for. I don't really do a lot of crafting or anything in this game, so I mostly just sell crafting materials, actually. Everything you can sell is at least 10 runes, so sometimes I just sell like hundreds of stuff. Good way to get more runes. Okay, so we have these guys around here, these spirit dudes. I don't know what they're called, or even what they are. But they're the main enemies around here. So I'm gonna try to find the portal I was talking about earlier. Should be around here somewhere. These guys are shooting at me with arrows. Where is the portal? Here. It's on top of this weird thing. Did not dodge that right. Doesn't matter. Doesn't do that much damage. Ah, crap. I did that last stream too. Good thing that isn't a death drop. Anyways, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily over-leveled for this area, but I'm definitely not, like, under-leveled for it either. The normal enemies, like, I can two-shot them, and even though the way you get to this well is from Limgrave, like, the enemies here are a lot stronger than Limgrave enemies, so it's obviously a higher level area. They never explain that sort of thing in this game. Like what level you're supposed to be in an area or whatever. You kind of have to judge for yourself. And yeah, the boss was quite strong. His health wasn't too bad. Like I was able to kill him pretty quickly, or at least do damage to him quickly. But he also did so much damage to me. He had some crazy attacks. It was a cool boss fight though. Anyways, the rest of the area up here I've cleared basically. There was a bunch more of those like miner guys. They're not the same as the miners that you'll find in like the caves, but they're I don't know, they look similar. They're like weird cave people. There's actually a bunch of them kind of in the starting area of the Siofra River, like when you first come down the well. There's a bunch of them there in that first building. And at the time when I originally did that, they were a lot stronger. Even now, I think, last stream when I went and killed a bunch of them over there, it was like, I don't know, they still have a bunch of health. They're super slow and stuff. But honestly, the spirit dudes, they're easier to deal with, and they're kind of the more main enemy here, because you find them all down there. Anyways, besides all the normal enemies, there was one boss that we fought here. I don't even think we've had any sort of like mini boss or anything, but the boss that I killed there, it said great enemy felled. So that means he was like a full-on, like, one-off boss. The Dragonkin Soldier, I'm pretty sure he was called. So he's dead, and then I came down here and I was doing more exploring. I'm gonna just go over this way so I don't take fall damage. Just gonna drop down here. Yeah, that's fine. So all this around the waterfalls, we've also explored this. We've also touched here. There's some crabs. There actually was some of the big crabs down below as well, but you can hardly even consider the big crabs like mini bosses or anything. They're just large enemies. So yeah, I don't think there's been any sort of like mini boss enemies here. Just the one boss. And then I'm pretty sure there's going to be another boss. Once we get done lighting all the pillars. Pretty sure. Anyways, so yeah, we've been there, done that. We've been getting all the secret stuff. This, like, the black buildings that you can see up above, I should have showed it better when I was up there. But you can kind of see it there. It looks like kind of a floating tower or something. That, I'm pretty sure, is the Eternal City that that Blythe and Rena were talking about. And I've actually seen pictures of it, I think, during like loading screens in this game. So I'm sure it is an area you can get to, I just don't know when. Blythe made it sound like he thought he could get to it from here, but he actually couldn't or something. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna drop down. We've already gone over there. So yeah, the only reason why I came back up to this place, and unfortunately there's no grace here, I had to use the portal, is because this bit here, you can jump down back to the main area from here. And there was a pillar there that I had lit. But I don't think there's any other way to get up here besides from the way that I just came with the portal. And there, all the way up there. I'm pretty sure that's the Eternal City. I don't know, that's what I would imagine an Eternal City to look like. Anyways, so this is pretty much where I ended off the stream. I was gonna say last week, but it wasn't last week, it was just on Wednesday. We finished off here, already killed those guys. Now I want to go this way. So everything you see in front of me here, which isn't that much, we're gonna go forward, make it to the end of the land here, and then we'll come back and jump back down, and then do the rest of the lower part. And we'll see, we may or may not get done with the Siofra River tonight as an area. But I do know that after I do complete the Siofra River, I'm pretty sure I want to move on to Caelid and actually go through Caelid fully as an area, because I've only kind of touched the surface there, if that makes sense. I'm far from finished with Caelid, so that's where I want to go to next. Okay, there's one of those things there, one of the scarabs, but it's just for a health flask, I think, because he's red. So here's another one of these pillars. I'm going to kill these guys and light that. And that means there should only be 2 pillars left that I have to light. So there was at least one up here. I was thinking the whole, like, portal thing was fully optional, but maybe not. Maybe not. Actually, definitely not. Not optional for this area, considering there's the pillars here. There's a scarab over there that's white. Also, have I been over here? I'm seeing another portal, too. Yeah, that's where I was jumping down before, I guess. Okay, so maybe you actually can come up here without using that other portal and going up there. Like, that portal might bring you back to the other portal. I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's not really how portals work in this game. The portals are just randomly placed and they just bring you, like, somewhere random. You don't usually have 2 portals that bring you back and forth. That would be too easy for this game, you know, you gotta move around and do stuff on your own. Okay, well let me kill these 2 and get this pillar. We'll come back to that portal after I've finished this little area. Gonna sneak up on these guys. They're worshipping whatever's up there. So I was thinking this could maybe be that Eternal City too, but it looks a lot smaller than the giant, like, black castle that you see in the sky there. This is a lot smaller, so I don't know. One of them is probably the Eternal City. Oh, there's rats here as well. It's fine. Oh, this guy didn't even notice all that. Didn't hear a thing. Oh, there's some sort of bird here. Was that an enemy? I saw this, like, a shadow of a bird flying over me, and I heard, like, the flapping of wings. I have no idea what that was, because if it was an enemy, it would be attacking me. It wouldn't just fly by like that. Super weird. Anyways, that is our 6th pillar that has been lit. So like I said, the other stuff down there we'll go back to after I've finished here. The scarab that's just above me was just a health one, I think, so I don't think that matters. More rats. Sliver of meat. Okay, so there's something going on there. And there's this part of... I'm just gonna call it the Eternal City. There's this part of the Eternal City, this giant tower or group of towers that seems like it's just hovering above that platform, whatever is over there. So I don't know, maybe that's actually how you get to the Eternal City. If that's the case, then I'll actually finish the whole Sea Offer River and then come back to this. These guys are like snipers sitting up on the cliffs if you came up the normal way. But of course I'm smart. Just gonna sneak up on these guys. I might as well go see what's on that platform now. Alright, those guys are dealt with. So yeah, let's keep moving up and then we'll kinda see if I missed anything on the way back down. You know, this is how this game should be played. You kinda just do things as they come up. You can kinda have sort of an idea of which areas you want to explore or whatever, but mainly you should just be kinda going through things and dealing with them as they come up. There's actually a grace here, which is very nice. The other graces down here are like way back now, so this grace is really, really far away from the last one. Lost grace discovered. So I'm thinking one of three things up here when I go up these stairs. Either there's going to be nothing there, and it's something that you're supposed to come back to, because obviously this has some significance. It's not just going to be a point of view, I think. I think it's going to appear as if there's nothing there, but we probably need to do something first and then come back to it. Option 2 is there's some sort of fight there. It's unlikely that it's another full-on boss, considering I just killed one. Maybe a mini-boss or something. Or it's literally going to be like some way to transport into the Eternal City or something. If that's the case, like I said, we'll come back to it. I need to finish the Sea Offer River first, before we move on to another new area. Now, the fact that there's a Stake of America here... Actually, no, this isn't a Stake of America, but this is a summoning pool. Either way, they only put summoning pools like this in front of a boss fight, right? So... I don't know, I really don't know what to expect here. The grace is kind of sussing me out as well, so... I guess we'll just head up the stairs and see what's happening. Oh, there might be like a little secret background here too, let's check. What hides behind here? What is this, a mushroom? Is that it? Melted mushroom. Is there nothing else back here? This is literally like the void this way. The abyss. Okay, I can't really see what's up there from down here. Just gonna lap around it though. Is there nothing hidden back here? Oh, this looks like a little campsite or something. campsite where someone no longer rests. Is to say, yeah, Ghost Glove Ward 3. You use those to upgrade legendary ashes, so they're somewhat rare. It's more of the abyss down below, the endless waterfall. There's the grace I just rested at. Okay, so there's nothing here except for the Ghost Glove Ward. Alright, let's actually go up the stairs now. See what's up here. I'm ready for whatever it is. One bloodstain on the stairs. Clarifying Horn Charm. Is that like a talisman or something? I'm not sure what that symbol is. I don't remember. But you'd think that that would be like a talisman. It says it's a charm. It could just be some sort of key item. Didn't expect lift. All the more, so lonely. So, this is a lift then? This is a way to get into the Eternal City? I'm thinking so. Good luck. Okay, well, there's an imp stone statue there and it's got the 2 imps, which means I need 2 stone sword keys to use it. But I'm pretty sure I've actually found 2 stone sword keys just here while exploring, and I might have even more, so... We are able to activate the lift. I'm going to open it and we're going to go up, but if it looks like it's like a whole another area, then like I said, we're going to come back, and once I'm finished with the Siofra River, then we'll come back to this. Otherwise, if it's more of just like a one-room thing or just a boss fight or something, we can try doing it now. I mean, we'll see. Brief respite. Gorgeous view. Yeah, so this elevator's not going to work unless I use my stone sword keys. Two keys for this, I hope it's worth it. If this is actually like how you get into the Eternal City, then I'd say it is worth it, but I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. Also, we'll see how long this elevator ride is, because the initial elevator to get down here from the well is very long. This place is very far underground. And all this other stuff you do, you end up going really high up again. I'm probably closer... Caelid? Deep sea offer a well. This brings me to Caelid. Now, is this kind of a special area in Caelid? First of all, I was just about to say, probably closer to the surface now that I am to the bottom of the Siofra River. And I guess that's the case if we're just in Caelid now. So if this is like an alternate well that's in Caelid, what happens if you enter this well in Caelid first before the one in Mistwood? I guess you'd be going through this place like reverse, like backwards. That would be really interesting. Also, yeah, if this isn't like an exclusive area in Caelid, then what did I spend the 2 keys for, you know? I guess that just opens up this well, but like I'm planning on doing Caelid as an area after we get done with Siofra River. So I don't really need to be able to get back down to the river from Caelid, you know? So, I don't know if it was worth it or not to spend the 2 stone sword keys to open this lift. Anyways, I'll go outside. I see there's a grace there. And we'll see if there's any sort of enemies or loot nearby. Otherwise, we're saving Caelid for later. After I'm done with the Siofra River. Caelid is, not for now, but for soon. So this isn't like the red area of Caelid. This is probably more like the snowy area or something. I don't know. Let's rest at this grace before I do anything here. I guess there might be an Evergel that way because of all the those purple glowy guys. Let's see where I am. Okay, so this is kind of in the middle of Caelid. So yeah, I probably passed by this area before. But maybe not, I don't know. Dragon Barrow West. Yeah, I don't know. It honestly looks like I've explored a lot more of Caelid than I have. I've actually just not done that much. The only like real exploring here I've done is kind of like where it's close to Limgrave. Otherwise, like this stuff, like I've barely seen. There's still tons to do here. Okay, so this grace is probably new. I guess I never went by this well, but I've been to this grace before, which means I've rode like right by here. Or at least very close by. Well, maybe that's up on a cliff. So maybe this is kind of like a secret ravine or something. Maybe you can only get down here by coming out of this well. Probably not. There's probably a way to get up into main Caelid from here. Okay, before I go this way, let's go this way. I'm thinking there's going to be an Evergel, otherwise I don't know why these guys would be here. Oh, those are the kind that explode. When they're stood up like that, they're actually non-hostile. These guys will only attack you if you start hitting them first. Actually, I don't even know if these ones fight back. So yeah, it's kind of weird. Usually you only see these guys like in a big group and they're all like looking towards an Evergel. But here they're just kind of randomly stood up in this weird crevice. This weird cavern that I'm in. Are these guys blowing up each other? Doesn't look like it. Getting a lot of ruin fragments. I also get like 20 runes for each of these guys. And they blow themselves up. Enemy ahead. Strong foe ahead. Okay, I've been warned. Golem. Okay, it looks like a normal golem, but he has like a magic bow. Am I gonna be able to dodge this? Probably not. It's not doing that much damage, though. I think we can kill him. I better get on the horse. Oh, damn, that just killed my horse. Crap. Okay, let's get up here. Oh, I can't. I can't get up. Okay, I need to go around so we can get up and kill this guy. Oh, there's another one off in the distance. So the archer golems are pretty easy to kill if you just get behind their legs. Spiked palisade shield. That's cool. Alright, come on. Okay. Golem down. So I see another golem like way off in the distance there. But I don't think we're gonna do that. Oh, I actually can't open my map. I do want to grab these gravel stone. There's just a bunch of them here. Actually have to go back around if I want to grab those ones too. Anyways, that golem and whatever else is out there, we're gonna come back to it. I can't open the map right now to see. Alright, we got all the gravel stone. Killed one golem. Also, I'm not sure if golems respawn or not. They're kind of like mini bosses, but I think they do respawn. So not really a mini boss, or just a very, very large enemy. Some golden runes here. Alright, let's go back this way. We'll try checking out what was to the other side of the well. And then otherwise we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back down to Siofra River. So that giant floating black castle, I don't know if you can go in there or not. At least that part that's, you know, just kind of like upside down towards the platform, towards this well that I just used. It's just a lift. Just a lift that brings you into Caelid. So I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's raining here. So this area seems even more open than the other way. I don't know if there's anything here to do. Is that an enemy? Looks like a rune bear, actually. We could try taking on the rune bear. They're kind of like mini bosses as well, like the golems. Actually, that might not even be a rune bear. No, I think it is. I know Caelid has some unique enemies, and I haven't fought a lot of them yet. Try sleep? What do you mean try sleep? Try luring out. Why? Is it not a good idea to fight him right here? There's a lot of bloodstains, so he's probably tough. I'm actually gonna heal. Just so we're, you know, better safe than sorry. Alright, let's take out this bear. I think it's a normal rune bear, but maybe not. That's what they're called, right? Rune bears? Pretty sure I saw that online. So yeah, these guys are very tough to fight because they're very aggressive. So yeah, not only do they do a lot of damage and have a lot of health, but they also move so fast, and it's hard to counter them because they do a lot of like moving by as they attack you. And they attack aggressively. Like if he gets you down by breaking your block, then you're in trouble. Oh god, the grab attack. Could have been worse, I guess. Oh man, I need to heal. Oh, I just dodged that. Yeah, this guy is strong. Damn, that wasn't unblockable. Oh my god, I need to heal right now. Nope. Oh, I just dodged that. Just got it. Yeah, these bears are no joke. He keeps going for the grab. He keeps going for unblockables, actually. My god. I'm gonna have to use my skill or something. Oh my god, that one-shotted me, bro. Yeah, rune bears are very, very strong enemies. Definitely a mini-boss, this one. The ones in Mistwood, I don't know if you could consider them mini-bosses. Because they respawn, plus there's like a bunch of them there. This one's way stronger though. And I've fought some other rune bears that were also very strong. Actually some that I still haven't even killed. Also the sky is actually red now, so now we're getting the proper Caelid lighting. Because yeah, I was gonna say in the middle of Caelid here, the sky should definitely be all red. The sky of blood. Anyways, I'm gonna try my hand at this rune bear again. I don't know if we need to kill this guy right now, but I mean, we came all this way. I spent the keys opening the lift, you know? Let's take this guy out. I'm gonna use my Bloodhound's finesse skill or whatever on him. Get some big damage out. I think that'll be a good move for this guy. Oh, my game is staggering a lot. So he's almost easier to fight at first. I'm thinking he went into some sort of second phase last time. And that's why the second half of the fight was really not going well. I think he does maybe less of the unblockable stuff on his first phase. But I don't know. Could be wrong. There we go. Did huge damage there with the Bloodhound's finesse. Oh my god. I'm gonna die, bro. How did that hit me? I didn't even try to dodge there because I thought he was way too far away. Again? Every time I heal, he's doing this move again. Man. How are you still alive? There we go. Holy. That guy didn't even give me that many runes. He gave me just about as many as the golem did. Less than 2,000. One beast blood. Well, I hope there's something else good around here because that guy was very strong. It was no joke. There's something over here. We'll see. Now, does this keep going? No, this is like a death cliff. Actually, you probably can go down there. I don't know if you could survive the jump from here, but there is stuff down there. It'd be weird if you couldn't ever go to that area, so... We're obviously not gonna jump down from here. I'm gonna grab this. This is my loot for fighting the bear. Grab it. How am I not close enough to this? Here we go. Stone sword key. Okay, I got one of my stone sword keys back that we spent to use the lift to get back here. Speaking of which, it is time to go back to the well. We're gonna go back down to see off a river and get back on task. Rune Bear defeated. That was our little field trip for tonight. Little excursion. Rest of this grace here, and then we'll go back down. Alright, back into the well. This elevator ride isn't as long as the one as the well in Mistwood. I think that elevator took even longer. Maybe Caelid is lower down or something. Actually, I think it's higher up because of the mountains. I don't know. I'm not really sure. This elevator looks like it's going down faster than it went up. And the speed at which it went up, it wasn't as long as the elevator ride going down from the one in Limgrave. Yeah, see, we're already back. It's a much faster lift. So I guess that area of Caelid is really deep down then, because it was kind of like in the ravine or whatever. So it's closer to being to this place, which obviously is way underground. Okay, so we're back here. We can rest at this grace again too. And then we're kind of just going to go back down this place on that side, since I came up on that side. I came up on my left here. We're going to go down on my right. Go back to where I saw that white scarab, which might be an ash or something. And then there was also that portal. I guess we'll see where the portal brings me. Okay. So we've got these archer guys here. Plus the other guys walking around. Will the archer to the left see me if I kill this one? He might. No, he didn't see me, but these guys down below heard me. Damn. This guy got really upset. He killed me almost as fast as the rune bear did. Well, didn't kill me, but tried. He did a lot of damage there very quickly. Okay, so there's another one of these guys that was just walking around. There he is. It's like, where'd my friend go? Yeah, he died. You're gonna die too. Damn. I'm getting attacked by a rat as well. Oh my god, bro. Trying to flank me here. Getting flanked by weak enemies. There's another rat over there. You want some, you get some. There's one thing to grab over there. We will see what it is. So there's that red scarab, which those are always just like a flask refill, right? Like I don't need to grab that. I mean, I can, just in case. Just in case. Yeah, it's just a flask refill. It's not something you need to go out of your way to get. Okay, so we're basically done here then. This little piece of land just really just leads up to below the well, they call it. Below the well. Okay, so those guys and all those rats there we've already killed. We've lit both of the pillars up here, which means there should be 2 more that we need to get down below. And, ooh, too tie? No, it's good. Okay. From here, there's another portal there, which I want to try using. I just want to make sure we can actually get down from this area anyways. Just in case the portal brings me far and there's other stuff kind of just down below that I want to do. Before we hit the portal, let's go and get this scarab all the way over here, this white one. He might have something good. Come on, buddy. Oh my god, get the hell over here. Ash of War, square off. Okay. Why is it always grass? I mean, the grass is probably the least interesting thing in this area. So yeah, it does look like we can kind of just walk back down to sort of the main area from here. I think, which means we'll be able to come back up after I use the portal, right? We'll be able to come back. Yeah, because that's the water down there, which is kind of the main part, the Siofra River. Okay, let's use this portal, see where it brings me. No idea. It's loading us in here. Okay, this is pretty close to the start. So now you can see that there's only two pillars that aren't lit. Also, there actually is a return portal here. We have a return portal. Somber Smithing Stone 2. I was just saying earlier how I don't think I've ever had like a return portal in this game. But now we have one, so first time I guess. Anyways, since this is back to the start where I've mostly explored around here, I guess I haven't been to this little place here because there's that Somber Smithing Stone. But I think I have been kind of around there. You can see I've lit that pillar already, so what we're gonna do is go back. Because I can. And we'll come back down from that way. We'll kill the rest of those spirit guys that were up there. And yeah, we'll find the last two pillars, and as long as we do that in a timely manner, we might be, you know, activating that final door or whatever, which I'm almost certain is going to be a boss. So we took out one Siofra River boss last stream, and we'll be taking out another one tonight. Maybe. Anyways, let me kill these guys. Yeah, you're dead. Smithing Stone 2. How are you still alive? I hit you with 2 lights, and the first one definitely did way more than half of your health. So we got some more big crabs down there. A little more loot right here. Golden Rune 4. Okay. Well, it's time for you guys to stop your worshipping or whatever you're doing here. All this stomping. Enough is enough. Alright, let's head down. So, we've explored this whole top part. This is kind of the upper area now that we've already done. So now we're gonna move forward this way, and then we got mostly the water here is the main part. And then all of this like building here, I'm not sure if you can get up there, but we'll try. Hollowhorn Grounds. So is that where you have the stairs and you light the pillar, or was it here? I'm pretty sure it's here, because this is the second grace. Okay. Cool. So I can see there's a pillar there that I've already lit. But is this one of them? Looks like there's an unlit one right here. Fur leggings. This is our 7th pillar. 7th flame has been lit. He had the golden eyes. Extra runes from him. I don't know why it looked like he was sneaking around. Anyways, we'll do the water part last with all the crabs. I don't really recognize this here, but I see like lit pillars off in the distance. Okay. So this is more the main area then, yeah. Okay, this is the main part. Let's see what's in these buildings. Literally nothing. How about this one? There's a dragonfly here. Great dragonfly. Not that great. They die pretty easy. They're just an annoyance. So some of these guys go down in one hit and some of them take like 3 hits. Maybe their health is kind of randomized because it's kind of inconsistent. Also, these are like small ladders, so is this just kind of like some platforms that are going up these large pillars? I'm thinking we don't actually get to go all the way to the top. Yeah, these guys are all one shot. Yeah, so you can't go any higher from here. There's just one thing to grab. Sliver of meat. Seek up and then behold God. Yeah, I don't see how we can go any further up from here. Beautiful. Down ahead. Okay. Let's go down. We can take out the crab. Oh, he actually heard me, I think, because he was scuttering around like he wanted to kill something. Don't worry, crab. I'll kill you in a minute. So this is actually more the main water area, and then this way is kind of more like the side thing. So let's do this part now then. The crabs. Our 8th pillar is probably somewhere around here. Because this bit here, really, I don't know if I've done this. I know we've been along the edge, but kind of the inner part here, I don't know if we've really seen all of it. I went around this whole edge here, basically. Anyways, I'll kill the crabs. Shouldn't be too strong. Okay, 500 runes. It's a lot better. It's more of those ball lightning things going around. Got some ghost glove wort. Hello, Mr. Krabs. Damn, you almost killed me. Not cool. Crab eggs. I appreciate the higher amount of runes I'm getting from the crabs. Okay, is this back where we kind of came down before? I think so. Yeah. Because I kind of just went around there to the side. Alright, let's go back this way. Like I said, I had already kind of gone up around the edge of the map, so I think I've basically seen all that, or at least most of it. There's actually another grace here. Lost grace discovered. So we got a better point of grace. About halfway. I probably should have got this one before I got that one. Okay. Is that our last pillar right there? Might be. Looks like it. Yeah, these ball lightning things, it's best to just run away from them, because they just, like, disappear after they shoot you. But they do tons of damage. Like, an extreme amount. Extreme damage. Alright, these fools are dead. We'll go over to that in a sec. That might be where I got kind of the initial portal. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, just go behind cover when these things start shooting at you. Okay, this is the 8th flame. At least it should be. Has been lit. Power gathers somewhere, and horned remains. Yep. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be a boss. Because up where the pillars are on the stairs and it shows you they're being lit one by one, there's like this big, like, it looks like a giant dead deer or moose or something. Now that I've lit all of the flames, I believe it's going to be some sort of boss, and that's kind of going to be like the main objective here for the Sea Offer River. So we're just going to make sure we've explored everything else. But then, yeah, we've lit all 8 flames, so the boss is ready to go. And hopefully there's some good loot, some good runes after we get done with that. And we'll see if the big moose boss is stronger or not than the Dragonkin soldier, because he was a pretty tough boss. So if the final boss here is stronger, then it's going to be... It won't be easy, I'll say that. Anyways, this is where I got the portal. The portal to go up. I was just over there. Have I been on this little building? These ruins here? Oh, there is something up here. Good thing I came all this way. Smithing stone 3. It's a decent reward. Okay, so we've already been there, done that. So yeah, just kind of the main, like, water area. I guess we'll just hop on the horse and just kind of go around. Make sure we haven't missed anything major. Obviously, I'm not going to go and pick up every dew-kissed herba that's around here, but if there's anything good that I might want to loot or check out, then now's the time before we go to that boss. And that should be the end of this place. I'm going to avoid most of the normal enemies too. Okay, so I recognize all this. This is back where that transporter portal brought me. Something here. Gold pickled foulfoot. Through here, just ball lightning. Is there loot here? No. Just these guys. Okay. As for the other portal thing, I guess it was a little farther back, I don't know. Oh damn, this thing almost killed me because I was getting hit directly by it there. Not cool. Oh, there's a land octopus here. Damn. It's destroying trees. God, still alive. Okay, land octopus has been killed. What rests at the bottom of the waterfall here? Gold pickled foulfoot. So apparently those help with looting or something. Maybe it's just runes or like frequency of certain loot. I'm not really sure how it works. But I know they're good, apparently. There's also silver pickled foot, so I guess gold is better. Just gonna kill all these land octopi. And they give me no runes. Strip of white flesh. Okay, just gonna make sure there's nothing else we're missing. Getting all the loot. Looks like another big land octopus here. Let me kill its babies, get its attention. Why does it break the, it breaks my lock on after I do the grab attack. Or the visceral. The critical, as they're apparently called in this game. Golden rune. We have more land octopus here. Also, what is back here? This seems like some sort of other, like, secret area. So, see, even though I've lit all 8 of the pillars, I think it's good that I'm doing more exploring here, just to make sure we've seen everything. Because I got something going on here. Also, what kind of butterfly are these? Nascent butterfly. Okay, there was a ton of them just right here. Land octopus dead. There's 3 of the big land octopi here. Got all these small ones. Furl calling finger remedy. Okay, I guess we'll head in there in a sec. Let me just get on the horse and make sure we've seen what else is going on here. Get the rest of the loot. Kill the rest of the enemies. A few of these guys left. Okay, they're all dead, I think. Anything else we want to see, I guess we can do after I clear the other thing. These are boars. Nothing else over here? Alright. We'll come back after I check out that secret room. This might be our last kind of like major thing to look at here before we go take on that boss. I'm thinking so. Oh god, that's one of those poisonous flowers. I'm gonna need to kill it really quickly. I usually avoid these in the open world. This poison stuff really stacks up. Yeah, look how fast it's climbing. The big one makes way bigger clouds. I need to get out of here. I might need to equip some sort of anti-venom. I don't know if I have any though. I guess worst comes to worst, I can just take the poison damage and then heal myself. This area isn't overly difficult, so I suppose we'll do that. I'm gonna kill these small ones first. Also, I hear some sort of music nearby. It sounds like an instrument. I wonder where that's coming from. Someone's playing music. Alright, flower, come over here. You all need to die, because you're trying to poison me. That is not an acceptable way to treat the future Elden Lord. Alright, we're gonna go kill the big one now. He's not really doing the poisoning, he's just doing kind of the radiant attacks or whatever. Take him out. Oh my god, he's got a lot of health. Yeah, now he's gonna put poison everywhere. It's kind of hard to deal with these guys when they just do poison. That's nothing that I can block. How long is he gonna do this? Okay, he stopped. Kill him. Oh my god. Whoa, that does way too much damage. Why are these things so strong? Jeez. Killed the giant pink flower. Gives you less runes than the land octopi. Or the giant crabs. I got Miranda power. So the music that I'm hearing, I have no idea where that's coming from, and I see there's loot there. It sounds like the music is coming from there as well. So there's some sort of room next door to this. And maybe there's an NPC there playing an instrument? Maybe it's an enemy? I have no idea, bro. I'm gonna try to get in there, if we can. I won't be able to do that from here. The only thing would be like jumping on top of these with the horse, but I'm just gonna get burned, right? Is that what you're supposed to do? Oh, I'm not actually taking damage from that. Hang on a sec. I think we can actually do this. Oh, crap. It's gonna be difficult though. Yeah, I'm not actually taking any damage from these, which is dope. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, there is. There's someone playing an instrument in here. So is this the only way to get up here? Is jumping up on those torches like that? Hefty beast bone. If that's the only way to get in here, then this area should be pretty secretive. Maybe this NPC is... It looks like a merchant. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, a customer.
Yeah, I think I've seen another merchant playing like an instrument like this or something. Abandoned merchant. But yeah, these guys are always like near graces and stuff. Is this actually just supposed to be like a merchant that's like really kind of hidden? He better sell the best stuff. Like he better have the most rare things for sale. Soap. Removes filth and accumulations on the body. Okay, well what does it actually do in game? Because obviously you don't need to shower in Elden Ring. Nascent butterfly, I already have a lot of those. Stone sword key. Used to break 1 imp statue seal. Yeah, those are pricey, 2,000 runes each. Larval tear. Material needed by Renala to grant rebirth. Oh, I actually have a larval tear, don't I? We should go back to Renala, because I forgot about that. I was kind of pissed that we didn't get to kill her after I beat her. Because Renala, you don't actually kill her. She stays alive in Raya Lucaria. And she did say something about bringing her something to be reborn or something like that, so... If I actually have one of these larval tears already, we could try going back to Renala and see what that does. Nomadic Warrior's Cookbook. Bolts, Dwelling Arrow. So basically, this guy sells nothing good. He sells a whole bunch of crap, even though he was very hidden.
Goodbye. Till next time.
Till next time, yeah, I probably won't ever be back here, buddy. You've chosen a weird spot for your business. There's another hole in the wall there that we could try getting to, but there's no torches near this one that I could jump to, I think, so might not be able to get through there. We can see. It's possible. Yeah, I don't think you really have enough room to do that. Okay, I'm not trying to run over this merchant with my horse. The horse doesn't jump that much higher than you can jump normally. The only thing is it has a lot more like range. It can jump pretty far. It can stay in the air for a while, so if I can get on top of this, I might be able to kind of dodge around that pillar and go through there. Without going on top of that, I won't be able to get high enough. Won't get the height we need. Oh, come on, I was just up there, bro. Okay. So, I'm gonna try this. Yeah, no, I don't think you can do that. I don't think you're supposed to be able to go through there. So either there's another way you get there and you come in through there, because it looks like some sort of tunnel, and then you land in here, and then you would drop down to this area. So I don't know, the whole torch parkour thing that I did, I don't know if that's how you're supposed to go up to that merchant or not, but that's what I did, and now we're done here. We're gonna go back out into the normal Siafra River. And at this point, I'm thinking there's not much else to do besides just going back to the Hollowhorn grounds, which I'm pretty sure is where that horned corpse or whatever it said was. That's the stairs that has all the pillars that need to be lit. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done. I think we've explored everything else. So yeah, that over there is where the boss should be. Can try just looking around more here because this is, the first time I came here, this was kind of the farthest I got. There was a few pillars around here that I had lit. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, there's a pillar here, and then that's kind of it. These things do nothing, right? They're just big gravestones. There's something in my eye. Anyways, yeah, we are successfully done here, I think. Besides the boss, we've done everything at the Siafra River. This is back to the starting grace. And then this is where you come in from the other area. Oh, there's actually something here. There's actually something here I have not yet grabbed. Let's see what that is. But yeah, that's where you come up from the other area. Anyways, what's this? Armorer's Cookbook 6. Okay. So most cookbooks I find only have like 2 or 3 new things that you can craft. Sometimes only like 1. Sometimes you get a cookbook that has 1 recipe in it, and that's it. Anyways, let's rest at this grace. We're about to go fight this boss. You can see all 8 of the pillars on the staircase have been lit. So we're ready to go. And if this boss is going to be a strong one, then I'm going to need to get used to this grace, because this is our closest one, I think, so might be coming back here a lot, we'll see. Hopefully the boss isn't that strong, but I don't really want it to be too easy either. I want, a bit of a challenge. The boss last stream was pretty fun, so hopefully it's close to that level. Maybe if it had more health but did less damage, that would be more enjoyable. We'll see. It's time to go. No time like the present. Yeah. Hallowhorn Grounds. So that giant, like, moose carcass, I remember mentioning that, like, I think the very first time that we came here, um, that I believe it was going to be a boss. Now I'm pretty much certain of it. I mean, what else would this giant animal carcass be glowing if it wasn't going to turn into a boss, right? The only thing is that there wasn't a golden door to get in here, which is kind of sus. So usually for a main boss, they always kind of have like a golden fog that you walk through to get to it. But the last boss didn't have that actually, so I think they're just not doing those down here. This place is too cool for that. Too unique. Too special. Now it's time for a special boss. Touch-horned remains. Okay, it's actually teleported somewhere. Teleported me somewhere where there is the golden fog I was just talking about. I was thinking that thing was literally just going to come to life and become a boss right there. That probably would have been cooler. So is this going to be like some magical cave where that thing is, not remains anymore? Like it's back to being a full-on like giant deer or moose or something, and that's going to be the boss? Or is it a different boss entirely? And those horned remains are just what you used to teleport here. I have no idea. We're about to find out. About to find out. Ancestor spirit. Okay, yeah, this is the horned remains, just alive. This is a very big room for a boss that is not humongous. I think the Dragonkin soldier was actually bigger. Oh, this guy's pretty cool. Ancestor spirit, okay. Okay. Not a lot of health, but very high damage, just like the last boss. It's the same. Maybe the way I've leveled my character, I just do a lot of damage but don't have the best health or something, or the best defense, I don't know. This is a pretty cool boss, even though so far it's pretty easy. I like this boss's design. Also, the music here is like oddly peaceful. It's like peaceful music. Usually it's like heavy, like choir, not like it sounds like spa music. I don't know, and this room is so big. This might be the sort of boss that has like an unexpected phase 2 or something. That's what I feel like. Maybe after I kill it, 2 more are gonna spawn in or something. That's why else would this place be so big? This room is huge. Okay, you're one tap, pretty much. Pretty much one tap. There we go. Ancestor spirit. That's it. Ancestral follower ashes. Okay. That boss fight was really easy. Really, really, really easy. I think I healed once that entire fight. So yeah, that was another great enemy. That was a one-off boss, a unique boss fight. But super, super easy. I feel like even if I was like lower level and I was doing a lot less damage, it would still be really easy. That boss was just like, it was very slow moving, it was not that aggressive at all, and it was very easy to evade its attacks. I didn't even have to dodge, just walk backwards and you won't get hit by its projectiles. And then you just block or dodge the melee attacks and you're fine. That was probably the easiest, like, great enemy that I've felled in this entire game so far. Out of all the main bosses, that was by far the easiest one. Hmm. Okay, well I guess we're done here. Don't give up. Did some people actually struggle with this boss? I need to look it up now on YouTube. Imagine there's like videos of people like raging to this boss. That boss was so easy to me. This was a chill experience. I struggled more with the rune bear we fought in Caelid after I went up that well, or that lift, the other well. Well done. Be wary of sadness. Yeah, I guess it is kind of sad. There's this giant dead. It looks like a moose to me. Giant dead moose. It's been dead for who knows how long. I bring it back to life just to kill it again. That is kind of sad. Alright, well, I guess we're done here. I guess we're done. The horned remains are remains once again. So, if I touch the horned remains, do I just go back to where I was and it's just that other thing that just kind of brings me back here? Or do you like redo the boss fight? Because how did that work? I was thinking this would either just go back to how it was before or it would like disappear or something. But it's still here and it's glowing. So I just want to check, because sometimes games do stuff like this, like something that most people don't really think to do. Like what happens if we go back? Like, that would be interesting if anything is different. Probably not. We'll probably just come back again, but just in case. Let's see. So I'm back in here. Nothing in here but messages. And then yeah, the golden door is gone. This place is now empty. So yeah, that's it. The ancestral spirit or whatever it was called, it's done. Well, unfortunately that boss was pretty underwhelming. It was pretty easy. I was hoping that would be a cooler fight. 'Cause the boss itself was cool. I like that boss a lot, but just the actual fight was was not a challenge at all. It was a breeze. Also, where's my teleporter thingy to get back? It's over there. This is where I killed the beast. Alright, well that's it. We're done with the Siofra Riverwell. I'm pretty sure we've seen everything here now. Especially at the Hallowhorn grounds. That is all done. Has been completed. So, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother going back to the like main lift and going back. We can just go back to the round table or whatever, and then I guess next stream we're gonna be going back to Caelid, like I said we would. But there's one more thing to do here before we end the stream tonight. I want to go back to Blythe, if he's still here. Because that was originally why I came here. Was because Ronnie and Blythe are looking for the Eternal City. Which, I'm pretty sure the Eternal City is supposed to be that giant, like, black city that you see behind this stuff. Most of this stuff, I'm pretty sure you can't get to, but I don't know, maybe you can somehow. But the black buildings, I'm pretty sure that's the Eternal City. But we got to a part of it and it was just a lift to Caelid, so I don't know. Anyways, I want to see if Blythe is still here. I think he is. I think I can see him all the way on that cliff. I want to go back and speak to him again now that I've basically done everything here. We've cleared this whole area, including killing the main boss here. My god, I'm getting shot by these idiots. They're all coming up here now. You guys really want to die today, huh? I just killed your king and now you all want to join him? Fine by me. I can grant death to those who wish it. Alright, so, we're going back to Blythe. I want to see if his dialogue has changed at all. I feel like it might just be the same. But you never know. Also, we probably should speak with Ronnie too, but I guess we'll do that next stream before we go to Caelid. Because if Blythe is just going to say the same stuff, I'm pretty sure he just said, like, oh, I came here and I figured out that the Eternal City actually isn't here or something, or he can't get to it, or something like that. And then I think he said, like, go back to Ronnie or something like that, so I don't know. Let's see.
Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything, we tell the other. Right? And if we reach a dead end, I suppose we go back to the source. Celibus rarely gives a straight answer. First time.
Yeah, that's it. He said that last time. Okay, well we're done here then. We're done with the Siofra River. So, next stream, if I remember, before we make the return to Caelid, we're going to we'll go back to the Three Sisters, which are those towers, and Ronnie's Rise is the main one. I will speak with Ronnie and Celibus, see if they have any new dialogue for me. Blythe mentioned Celibus there, actually, which Celibus gave me some sort of other, like, side quest or something. He wanted me to find, Nefeli, I think her name is. She used to chill here for a long time, and now she's no longer here at the round table, so I don't actually know where to find her. But he gave me something that he wanted me to give her. And then Ronnie, I'm pretty sure, was just saying, like, go join Blythe and try to find the Eternal City at the river well in Mistwood or something like that. So we've done that now. Siofra River is but a memory. But a memory. Anyways, we got quite a bit of runes tonight, so let's see how many I need to level up here. Mainly that last boss that we just took out, I think, over doubled the the runes that I had earned from every other enemy tonight. The easiest enemy of all gave me the most runes. Okay, I need 34,500. We're at 26,700. So, if I just do like golden runes, need like 7,700. Pretty much. 7,800, I guess. Okay. See if I can make that number nicely without having to go sell stuff to the blacksmith. We'll just use some golden runes here. We got a few while we were down there. 2 golden rune 7s. I can get 5,000 from these. And then I need about like 2,800 more. I think so. Okay, 2 golden rune 4s would be 2,400. And then I need about 400 more. Golden rune 2s give 400, I believe. Yep. Use one of those. Okay, we should have enough runes now to reach level... What level are we on? This will be level 77. Very nice. So I'm thinking more health is probably a good thing, and this kind of just, you know, slowly increases all your defenses. Actually, I think no matter what you upgrade, your defenses always go up by 1. So we can get to Vigor 29 for some more health. This is Mind, which is FP, which I did a few upgrades in that recently. It's at 18, still kind of low. This is Endurance, which is Stamina and Equip Load, which it's getting lower now. It's at 21. Strength is at 30. Dexterity is at 25. And Dexterity is currently better than Strength for me because of the Bloodhound's Fang. It's actually more of a Dexterity-based weapon. So I have been doing a lot of Dex upgrades lately, and that's why it does so much insane damage. And then Faith I've been doing a bit because there's some cool weapons and stuff you can get with Faith. But otherwise this doesn't really help me that much right now. And yeah, Intelligence and Arcane I've just been kind of not worrying about it all. Alright, let's get Vigor to 29. I'm down with more health. Once we get Vigor to level 30, I'll actually have, should have over 1,000 HP. Maybe like 990 something. This is going from 910 to 951, so I'm getting 41 health. If it's around 40 per upgrade, then our next upgrade I would still be like just below 1,000, but you know, 1,000 HP sounds good to me, so let's start getting there. Put another point in Vigor. Level 77. Hopefully I'll notice the difference with the health. I usually do. With each upgrade with the health, I usually notice a small difference. You know, getting 40 more hit points when you have less than 1,000 health, it should be a noticeable difference. You should be able to see that. I feel like some other games, I don't know like a good example, but games where you like level up or progress a lot quicker than this game. Because with this game, on average now, I make enough runes to level up maybe like every at least hour, sometimes every 2 hours. Tonight I've been live for I think over an hour and a half now, so like it takes a while to level up, you know, an hour or two for one level. But yeah, other games where you're leveling up more frequently or whatever, I feel like your health goes up in way smaller amounts. Like each time you level up, you don't even notice the health difference. But also in this game, you specifically choose which stats you want to upgrade as you level up, so yeah, I'm happy that this game feels rewarding and how you get, you know, bonuses with these, like getting 40 health for a Vigor upgrade. But it also takes a lot to get there. 35,000 runes is no small thing for me. It takes at least an hour of gameplay. And that's specifically, you know, seeking out like main stuff to do, like taking out bosses. Otherwise, normal enemies, it would take so long to get that kind of runes from normal enemies. Anyways, that's it for tonight. That's going to be a good place to leave off. So I'm happy we finished up the Sea Offer Riverwell. It kind of feels good, like getting finished with a whole area in this game. It's just kind of a good feeling. So we know we're basically done there now. So unless I figure anything out about that area that I missed, like in the future, We probably won't be back because we've fully cleared it now. There is no reason to go back. 90 hours now. 90 hours of Elden Ring. Almost at the big 100. I know there's a few people who have told me they have like thousands of hours in this game, so yeah, Elden Ring has a lot to it. 90 hours in, and I still feel like we have a lot more to go. A lot more to go. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight on Elden Ring, and I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.